Halo Infinite's challenge system is something that received heavy criticism before the game had even launched, and to this day has seen almost no major changes. In today's video, I want to take a look at the system and why it's so terrible, and also ways that I believe the system can be improved. No, I will not be talking about a standard progression system in this video. I will strictly be talking about Halo Infinite's challenge system and ways that it can be improved to make it a more user-friendly experience. For me personally, the challenges are a big negative in this game, and they genuinely take away some of my enjoyment from it. They don't allow me to enjoy the game that I want to, because if I want to progress, I've got to play specific modes or use specific weapons that I don't want to, and I don't think that's fair. But anyway, without further ado, let's jump straight in. So first of all, why is the challenge system bad? Now of course I've already mentioned a little bit of that, and that's the fact that it sort of determines how people should play the game. People can't really enjoy Infinite the way they want to, because if they own the battle pass, or hell if they even just want to unlock some of the free stuff, they have to play the game in a specific way. Halo Infinite has two types of challenges. You have your daily challenge, which constantly resets up to a certain amount of times. This is usually just play a single match, and its XP decreases the amount of matches you play, starting off at 300 and eventually going down to just 50 per game. You then also have your weekly challenges. These are only available for that week, and completing all of these will give you an ultimate reward. These can range from a variety of tasks, some being quite simple, like accumulate score in specific modes, and some are a bit more stressful, like get a certain amount of backsmacks. One of the biggest problems I have with the challenge system is the fact that you can only do 4 at a time, and that's only if you own the battle pass. If you're playing for free, then you can only do 3. Another thing worth mentioning is that if you brought the Heroes of Reach battle pass and you're trying to level that battle pass up, you still only have 3 challenges. Personally, I think this is really stupid. You shouldn't have to buy the newest battle pass to access 4 challenges at once if you're leveling up the prior one. I of course completed the first battle pass during that season, but some people I know that are still working on that Heroes of Reach battle pass now have access to less challenges than they would have, and I don't really think that's fair. Really, I think players should have access to every single challenge at once, so players can tackle it the way they want to. This would make some of those tasks a bit less mundane, a bit less stressful. If I have 4 separate challenges to play Fiesta, then I can tackle those all at once, rather than doing maybe 1 or 2 of them, and then having to wait until I get access to those other 2 challenges so I can do them again. Of course, the problem here with the system being randomised is sometimes you might have 2 of the same challenge. You might have 2 challenges for Fiesta that get 25 kills, so if you had access to all of your challenges at once, well, you'd be able to do both of those challenges in a single game with ease. But there's a simple workaround here: just pick the challenges that players are given rather than randomising it. This way 343 can ensure that players are getting less aggravating challenges and overall getting things that work a bit better and are more fun to do. But of course the problem with that is the fact that 343 want to be able to sell challenge swaps. Really, I just throw the challenge swaps out the window because I think they're pretty useless and it's really stupid. I shouldn't have to pay to swap a challenge on the battle pass that I paid for because it's for a mode that I don't want to play. Another thing that would really help challenge progression is allowing friends to help you with challenges. This is something that a few games do, mainly Fortnite is a prime example here. If I'm in a lobby with other players, well, if I'm in a lobby with my friends, let them assist me with my challenges and let me assist them with theirs. Another reason the challenge system is quite poor is the fact that, really, you have to pay for the battle pass. If you want the majority of the rewards, you have to pay for it. And even after that, you're limited to the amount of things you can do. You can only do 4 challenges at once, and your daily challenge actually gives you less XP for playing more. Why would you reward players less for playing your game more often? That doesn't make any sense. Also worth mentioning is the fact that eventually the daily challenges do run out, so if you've completed all of your weekly ones and completed all of your daily ones for that day, yes, maybe this is a sign that you should turn the Xbox off. However, at the same time, you are completely halting any progression for the rest of that day. Players can no longer progress, and that just seems like a terrible thing to do. It's almost like they're punishing players for playing their game, which just raises so many questions. I understand that 343 probably doesn't want players breezing through the battle pass super quickly. However, people want to be able to enjoy the game that they want to without doing challenges. But at the same time, people want to progress and unlock new things, hence the reason people will buy the battle pass or try and unlock the free stuff. Why should it matter how quickly players level their battle pass up if they've already paid for it? I definitely think there should be more daily challenges added. Give players at least 3 to 4 daily challenges that all start off with the 300 XP and eventually go down to 50. This is fine as long as they have 4 daily challenges that constantly reset. You can still have your play any match, then there can be an objective based challenge, a kill based challenge, and then maybe something else. The objective ones can be something simple like return a flag in Capture the Flag. The kill ones can just be get 5 kills with a sidekick or get 10 kills with the assault rifle, something along those lines. Giving players more challenges lets them get more XP, and making these challenges more easier, things that players will accomplish naturally, means that players will have a more fun time leveling up. If we are given 4 daily challenges, that means we can at least get 200 XP per game, 400 if you're using a double XP. This would make the battle pass much less grindy and more fun to get through. As for the weeklies, well, I've already mentioned ways that they can be improved to make them better and more enjoyable overall to accomplish. I also think there's a variety of other ways where the challenge system can be added onto or sort of rearranged to make it a more enjoyable, user-friendly experience, and that's what we're going to talk about now. First of all, I think event challenges should be separated from your typical weekly challenges. Give players 2 pages of the challenges, one where it's the 10 event challenges and one where it's the weekly ones. I still think event challenges should provide XP, but I don't think they should be categorised with your normal weekly challenges, and there's a simple reason for it. Not everyone wants to play the event modes, but people still want to progress their battle pass. Now if you look at the Tenrai event, round about the 5th time that came on, most people had already completed the event, but they still had to do their Fiesta challenges. Now I personally did not want to have to play Fiesta, but might have still wanted to level up my battle pass, and I don't think it's fair that I would have 10 different Fiesta challenges that I couldn't change even though I'd already done the event. The same also applies to Last Spartan Standing. I wasn't a fan of that mode, I made a whole video talking on that, so I'll leave a link to that on your screen right now if you want to hear why. But the point is, on that second week, why should I still have 10 challenges for that mode if I've done the event and I gain nothing from doing those event challenges? Some people might just want to skip out on the event entirely, and I don't think it's fair that they have to do their event challenges even if they don't want to touch those modes, but they might still want to progress their battle pass. Breaking them up into 2 different pages allows people to tackle the event on its own, and also allows players to keep playing through allowing players to progress their battle pass even if they don't really want to do the event. But there's that incentive of doing the event because it will still provide additional XP for your battle pass, so people might still participate in it regardless. I also think there should be a ranked challenge system. Rather than putting normal ranked challenges into the weekly challenges, I think they should be given their own page as well. Halo has a lot of casual players, and I think it's wrong to force them to play ranked if they want to level up their battle pass. Again, challenge swaps exist, but I think they're a terrible system that should not be present in the game. You already have to pay for the battle pass. I think giving players a variety of ranked challenges to achieve while they're on ranked not only again gives players incentive because they can gain extra XP, but also allows people that just play ranked to still progress and not need to play any other mode. So it sort of works both ways. If I, for example, just wanted to play Big Team Battle, then I wouldn't have to play ranked to progress, and if someone just wanted to play ranked, they wouldn't have to play Quick Play or Last Spartan Standing or Big Team Battle or etc. I think breaking the current challenge system up into those brackets would definitely improve it a lot. Again, some people wouldn't have to do the event if they didn't want to, they wouldn't have to play those event modes if they didn't find them fun. Players that just play ranked can prioritise playing ranked and still level their battle pass up, and more casual players, again, wouldn't really have to touch ranked to level theirs up. I also think it'd be amazing if Infinite added on milestone and seasonal challenges. Seasonal challenges are something that were present in Master Chief Collection, and milestone challenges are something that are present in games like Fortnite, and I think they should be added here too. Halo, I'm pretty sure, has had milestone challenges in the past too, but not necessarily in this specific way. I think it'd be really cool if every single weapon had their own milestone challenge. These could be in 3 tiers, with the first one getting 100 kills. There could be one for every single weapon, and it provides a reward for each tier. Doesn't just have to be for weapons, it can also be for playing matches, for getting kills with vehicles, or for getting assists with the Warthog, stuff like this. For example, maybe the first one for the assault rifle is get 100 kills with the assault rifle and it provides an emblem based off that weapon. For the second tier you have to get 500 and it provides a coating. And then for 1000, again, it provides another coating for that weapon. If we had this for every single weapon, not only would it give an incentive to try out other weapons, but it also gives players something to achieve in the long run. After you've completed your battle pass, there isn't much to go for, so implementing these milestone challenges would give players a reason to keep playing. They would be available forever, so there's no worry about them disappearing, and maybe 3-4 before can expand them over time, starting at 3 tiers, eventually maybe adding another tier every season. And like I said, there could be different rewards for the type of challenge. For playing a certain amount of matches, maybe it gives you armor coatings. For getting assists in the Warthog, it could give you Warthog coatings. It just gives players more to do while still being a part of that challenge system. Sometimes they can just provide XP, and I think overall this would make the game more fun. As for seasonal challenges, these would provide you specific rewards that would only be available this season. This, once again, gives players an incentive to do these things, but it's optional, so it doesn't halt their progression if they don't want to do them. Some of these would probably be a bit more annoying to accomplish, but the rewards would be much better. We do have weekly ultimate rewards in Infinite right now, but a lot of the time that tends to be a lot of work for what I'd argue, majority of the time, isn't exactly a very rewarding reward. The odd coating here and there is nice, and obviously sometimes we get like a chest piece or a visor, and these are cool, but you do tend to go through a lot of work, and a lot of the time these rewards are very mediocre. At least with seasonal challenges, if each one provided a different reward, then I could just focus on one of them rather than needing to do a bunch of tasks to unlock one thing that I might not even care that much about. And again, some of these could just provide XP or credits, which I think would be great. I think the challenge system overall just needs to give players more ways to level up or to unlock items, to make it more user-friendly, to make it a fun system. There have been games in the past that have proved that challenges can work. Now, a lot of the time they're implemented alongside a traditional XP system, but sometimes that isn't necessarily the case. The challenge system can work on its own, but it needs some serious improvements made sooner rather than later. I know damn well a lot of people hate the challenge system in this game, and it really hurts the way that people play. A lot of the time, players have to play modes that they don't want to touch. Sometimes you have to play things like ranked or quick play when you just want to sit there, relax and play some big team battle with your buddies. But anyway, I think that's everything I've got to say in today's video. If you have enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new here. Let me know down in the comments what you think of Infinite's challenge system and ways that you would improve it. Cheers for watching, folks, and I'll catch you all in the next one.